Praise the Lord. You're welcome once again. We're still on series 2, episode 4. The value of appreciation. Taking our text from Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. I want us to understand something here. If a child of God must present his request to God, just like any human being that is asking something from a spirit, if you must make your request known, you must first of all appease the mind of the God. In this context, you must appease the mind of God. You must make him understand whom he is. You must make him understand his sovereign nature. You must make him understand his unlimited ability. You must make him understand that he is super to all. You must make him understand that his deity is the highest deity that no man can be able to undo. He is seated in an exalted dynasty that nobody can climb or nobody can sit. Nobody can unseat him. Nobody can tell him to stop. He has crowned himself and he remains a crowned king. You must appreciate and make him understand whom he is. And by so doing, that will bring you to what I say: appreciation replaces anxiety with peace. Appreciation replaces anxiety with peace. In that Philippians chapter 4 verses, he made us to say, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. If you must present your request to God in this order, that is to say, gratitude turns our focus to God's faithfulness. When we are grateful to God, it turns our focus to the faithfulness of God. And when it turns our focus to the faithfulness of God, it brings us to a point whereby we have lifted ourselves to a point of saying, God can do anything for me. Because our focus is now that God is super to every situation that is troubling us. Once you that is praying has moved to appreciation and have turned yourself into a place of praising God, into a place of saying, God, you are worthy. It means your natural man has been swapped with the supernatural. The Spirit of God is now acting on your weakness. You do not think any other thing. What you are not thinking is, how will I make my request to God? And once your request is made to God with the mindset you have gathered for yourself, immediately an answer is being received. Number 2 item here: thankfulness reminds us of God's faithfulness in the past. Thankfulness reminds us of God's faithfulness in the past. When we appreciate God for the past blessing he has given us, we have already made ourselves available for more. When you thank a giver, the giver will be happy to give you more. So when we thank God, it reminds us of God's faithfulness in the past. When you that is thanking God have reminded yourself of what God has done for you in the past, it gives you an edge to enter into the realm of unusual provision. And when you enter into the realm of unusual provision, you are not requesting without being afraid. You are not requesting because portals of heaven and portals of God has been opened for you to receive what you need. Another point is gratitude brings us closer to God. When we are grateful, it draws us close to God. That is what I call communion. That is what I call intimacy. That is what I call relationship. Once it brings us close to God, a thankful heart has a deepened relationship with God. A thankful heart moves from just seeking the hand of God into value his presence. By the time you are grateful to God, the presence of God will be your greatest asset access, an arsenal in his kingdom. I want you to understand here that whatever you do, you must understand that faithfulness is of value to this kingdom. God bless you. You're welcome.